All right, let's go. What's up, everybody? I am Monkey Puzzle. I stream on primarily on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, evening Pacific time mostly. And today we're gonna stream something new. I am still in the not in the middle, but working deeply on my playthrough for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. What's up, Gunfu Stu? How you doing? But today we're going to check out something different. I managed to get the InZOI Creative Studio. InZOI is not fully released yet, but apparently the you can play this Creative Studio right now. Let's go check out on Steam. I'll show you real quick. And what it is it's like a realistic Sims-like game. And I actually love The Sims. I haven't played for a long time. It was actually one of my first PC games. I started playing it back in 2000. And that's what actually got me into gaming as an adult. I actually didn't do many games besides arcades when I was a kid. I never had a console or anything like that. Anucha, what's up? What's up? Thank you, everybody, for joining. Yeah, so InZOI, this is the Creative Studio. This is the game. So the game, it's going to be like a new Sims. I'm primarily interested in like the building and stuff, making houses and all that. I don't know if I'm going to be interested in the actual game or not. The gameplay, people and jobs and dating and all that kind of stuff. But I definitely am into the building and stuff. So I thought today we would check out the building. So what they did is with the studio is they you had to watch like 30 minutes of it on streaming on Steam to get the studio. Now apparently the studio is just on Steam, so anybody could do this without the rest of the stuff that I went through. So we're gonna check it out and play with some building, play with some character making, and see what we think. See if it's like a worthy building tool, because definitely folks like me building, and this could be like a cool architectural program for that kind of thing. And maybe, maybe we'll play our Sim too. It is very similar to Sims, except it's like hyper realism in its style. Mostly, some of it's kind of cutesy and stuff. But anyway, that's what it is. That's what we're going to check out today. So we're just messing around. I don't know much. I don't have any skills in it yet. We're going to be mucking about. I'm going to be learning with you. So I might get stuck on some things or whatever. But we're going to look at it. And we're going to figure it out. So thank you, everybody, for joining for that. Let's jump into it. Indeed. So yeah, it's got kind of a cutesy opening. And it's big on cats, which I know is going to sell quite a few people on it. Big on cats. Hopefully we got sound. Loading shaders. Yeah, so far this is free. The game comes out, I think, on the 27th, so 5 days from now. The full game, and it's going to be $39. Yeah. So since we're checking that together, we'll watch the little opening. It's a Korean game, so the character in the opening cutscene obviously is of that culture. So yeah, cat, meow. Sounds like my cat. So InZOI, and the characters in it, instead of being called Sims, they're called Zois. So you're playing with Zois. Yeah, we're gonna learn about it together. I have bucked around in it a little bit. I made a couple characters, and I looked at the building system a little bit, so I wouldn't be completely first look. But let's check it out. Kitty is cute. Indeed. Yeah, I think there's some lore that like the cat is the CEO of the company or something like that. Who knows? But yeah, this is the menu screen. So we can either go into the build studio or we can go into the character studio. I might just show you the character studio real quick, but a little Easter egg is if you click on the screen here, the cat knows it, and it's not doing it right now, but it actually would like claw at my mouse. There it is. What's up, Pliskin? We'll try to be lurking. Busy day at work. All right, man. Yeah, we're just gonna check out if we like the building in here. It seems very powerful in a way. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know if the whole package will affect it or not or whatever. But yeah, let's look at the character studio real quick. But we're gonna spend most of our time in the build studio. So yeah, you got these characters, and there's presets. So yeah, you can check them all out. But there's a lot of customization. I've been looking at the Reddit for it, and some people managed to make some pretty cool things. Yeah. I mean, you can tell it's realistic, but it's not like totally realistic. Yeah, I tried making a couple characters. I've made this dude who's all right. Yeah. And I made her. I think she's hella cute. My kind of girl, purple hair, thigh high stockings, the whole deal. But there was a lot of customization. She is actually built on this first preset right here, which was this one. I didn't change her face much, but I changed her makeup and her clothes and her body a bit and stuff like that. And you can see there's a lot of customization available. Like, let's see, let's take any other preset here. I don't know. Let's find a dude maybe. And I'll show you the stuff you can do. Oh, I think these are all female. So let's, but just starting with her, you can change their age. So you can make them a kid, a teenager, a young adult, an adult, middle-aged, and a senior. No, I haven't, Anucha. I have not. And then you can change the gender for sure. And although he's got all her stuff on, let's pick a dude here. So as I say, we're working with this dude. Let me see. You can remove the clothes and get them down to their knickers, and then you have all these things you can do. So once you get your preset or whatever, you can change the faces. There's face presets, or you can get in here and you can do basic editing. So you can, like, the basic editing, you have these points here and you can move stuff around. Tiny Lady MP, indeed. What's up, Raleigh? Let's keep it on topic today, Anucha. What's up, Ladybugs? How are you? Yeah, so you can do that, or you can go to detailed editing, which basically just gives you more points that you can mess with. Let's see, like that one. You can move stuff around, and, you know, so you could do all this kind of stuff with it. You can widen the nose, or shorten it, or broaden the mouth. So it's a fair amount of customization and stuff like that. And then you can do the same with the body too. You know, and you get these different bodies. You can make them like super jacked or fat, pudgy. You know, you get a lot of different options. You know, if I was playing, I'd probably go for like medium jacked. But you can like take these sliders that do a certain amount of stuff. It's kind of limited. You can't get too exaggerated. See how big we can make his butt. That's it. Oh, come on. We could do better than that. Indeed. But yeah, so that's the character builder. And there's actually more to it than that, right? Because once you get to the outfit, well, actually, I'll show you first with hair. Let's see. Let's go to the face. You know, you can change the face. You can go to the hair. There's all kinds of hair stuff you can do. Right. This is now, it's going to be released in early access, so a lot more will be coming. That is not on topic, Anucha. Hey, Sir Garwood, what's up? Welcome in. Not taking that bait. You know what's lacking, I found, is there's not many good long hairstyles for dudes. So hopefully that will come. They're mostly pretty feminine. But say that was his hair. Each of these has this color wheel you can go into. And for the hair especially, there's like 5 different colors you can change. So we can go the base color. And what's up, Lai? How are you? You can go to the base color and say we'll make it like red, or hot pink is even better. And then you get like a highlight color. Let's make that green. So you can tell the highlight color is over there, and then the highlight 2. Let's make that blue. And then highlight 3, wherever that is. Yellow's fine. So there it is. And then I think we did them all. Did we do? Oh, we didn't do sub color. So how about aqua? So you get a lot of control over color in this. Like almost everything you can customize color, I found. You can change all hair to match, which actually took all these and made them the same color too. So if you're trying to change the hair to different highlights and stuff, you'd probably change that. But that gets his eyebrows and his beard, and I don't know about his nether regions if he gets all those to match or not. I'm sad it messed up my my beautiful coloring job here. There we go. We'll fix that real quick. There we go. There, much better, much better. There we go. He's fixed. Yeah, so lots of stuff. You can change the ratios and the length. Boop, boop, boop. And the fade. Yeah, so super amount of customization. And when we get into the building, you'll see that with colors and textures and stuff like that, it really goes kind of crazy with that kind of stuff. So yeah, the people have been spending hours just in Character Creator because there's more stuff, right? So if we get to the body, we did the body, the outfit. There's a decent amount of outfits. It definitely needs to increase. So yeah, okay, so that's like a whole set that we just picked there. Or you could do each thing custom. You know, so we give them that short, and maybe for the outerwear, we'll give them sure. that's pretty good. And then shoes, and you can put either gender stuff on. He needs some. He's a socks and sandals kind of guy, right? So we give him some socks to go with his sandals. There we go. But yeah, so each of these, so like, let's do his pants, right? Where's his pants? Boop. So we can change the color of his pants. You can change these different presets for color, or you can do them custom. And then this is where it starts to get really crazy, is there is a texture thing, right? So right now, I there's no other textures for his pants. Now, if I had a picture, I could load a picture here, which I don't have ready, unfortunately. I could load a picture of anything to texture his pants, or this AI thing. Now, I'm not sure about the ethics of using this, because AI basically steals people's content, right? And then amalgamates it and stuff. So I'm pretty iffy about AI. I mean, we'll play with it a little bit today just to demonstrate. If I was going to do this right plain, I'd probably join a site that lets you license images if I didn't have images myself, and use those so at least artists get paid or whatever. But let's do, I don't know, goldfish, and have to get that corduroy texture. Yeah, so you could do any texture, right? And so it made me a goldfish texture, and now he's got goldfish pants. Right? So, I'll say it outright. I'm kind of queasy about using generative AI. All right, Anisha. So I have to figure out whether to give myself permission or not to use that. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? For a texture, I think it's not that bad. It's not like I'm creating like a picture or whatever, but I hate it when people use it for thumbnails on YouTube, or, create art, especially if it's like commercial art, right? I'm not going to sell these pants, so I'm not as worried about it. But yeah, this is something that the game offers, and it's actually pretty powerful, right? To be able to do that. So let's make another one. What do you guys think? How about drunk elephants? You're working on an AI monkey puzzle chatbot right now? Awesome. All right, so I don't know if these look very drunk or not, but there we go. He's got elephants now on his shirt. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that. Or we could maybe try to pick a different, like a more 3D texture, right? So like, what would that be? Like, I don't know, pitted rusty metal. Could do jigsaw puzzle pieces. Yeah. Okay. There we go. That doesn't still feel very textural. But yeah, so that's something that's offered. And then another thing with clothes is, where is it? There is a place in here where you can actually like make your own clothes combos. I saw people doing this. Outfit presets, outerwear. Oh, this is powered by some kind of designer or something like that. Okay, that looks way too big. Oh my god. Oh, craft. Is that craft? Yeah, this is it. Where you can like his neckline, you can make it V. So you can kind of design clothes to a certain extent here. You can make it a turtleneck with different kinds of sleeves. So you can kind of craft a custom outfit. There we go. My guy looks so good. And can you do that for the pants? I don't know. We'll save that. Oh, and let's put some color on it. This one's going to be the goldfish. There we go. We're going to save that. And, oh, I guess it didn't keep the texture on it. Or I put it on his pants, okay. Anyway, you get the point. Is that there is a here's custom. Yeah, there is a vast amount of customizability in this that you can do. So yeah, that's the character creator. This guy's gonna be my main dude. No. Please tell me that isn't my actual character. What's wrong with it, Sir Garwin? I fail to see the problem. You like the elephant shirt? Here, let's do this. Let's do for my texture for this one, we'll do this is my first time ever using AI generation, so I think I may have already soiled myself here. But I did it for you guys, just so you could see. Okay, whatever. Boop, there we go. Puzzle pieces, which is they're not very good puzzle pieces, honestly. What's this about? I don't know. Silly AI. But yeah, so that's just a quick look at the character creator and stuff you could do. Like I said, the two I seriously tried to make was this guy, which his face still has issues, and her, which I think I did a good job with her. She's hella cute. Can you not come up here? Oh, 'cause maybe if we do the whole body outfit. There we go. And there's other things here too, like we can go to the studio and we can pick a background. I'm sure there'll be more options as we go along. We can change the color of the background and then change the lighting and stuff and do a whole photo mode photo shoot like that, backlight and stuff like that to take pictures of your character, right? Yeah. Yeah, she's hella cute. I think I did a good job with her. I was trying to make a dude too. Like you can have like 8 characters in one house, so we can have a bunch of different roommates. Doesn't have to be just one. If we end up actually playing the game, right? Today we're kind of taking a look at it, and we'll figure it out. But yeah, and then you can go into photo mode. Doop-a-doop. And you can give them different expressions. She can smile, laugh, depressed, upset, angry, winky winky. The pout is not very convincing. And then there's also poses, which are kind of cool. And there's stuff even beyond this, right? Where here and here, you can do facial capture. So you could actually like link it with the app on your phone, apparently, where she'd have my expressions. Hey, what's up, Father Jimbo? And you could also do motion capture too. If you had a motion capture set up, you could actually like move and she'd move with you. So you could make like your own emotes and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if O'Reilly ever did any sim stuff or not, if he's interested in it or not. I'm curious. But anyway. Yeah, so there's all this stuff. This is just photo mode, right? And there's also, if you get 2 characters in here, there's like poses for couples or sitting on a sofa, bar stool, whatever. Yeah. In the laundry. Yeah, so the facial capture, we'd have to hook this up to my mobile device. I'm not going to do that right now, but just letting you know that's a thing. And camera options, field of view, stuff like that. Anyway, that is the character creator in the studio, right? This is still not the full game. So we're going to go back. And we're just going to go back. I'm not going to save anything. Yeah. I thought you'd like this lie. When you, besides there's a cat, if you click on it, it bats at your mouse. So let's check out the build studio, which is my primary interest in checking this game out. Is building. So it gives you a bunch of info. Start with here. Yep, just give me the cat. Yeah, there's a big cat theme in here. So you can check all this out. And we can get back to this at any point if we need it. But yeah, here's the build studio. So this is just a basic one it loads with. Yeah, you got a car and lawn and stuff like that. And so I've been trying to learn the controls a little bit. So you can go up or down floors. You can change how the walls work when you're on that level. Never did sim stuff, build houses and kitchens with design software for work, so I'm interested to see how this works. Yeah. My main thing is I want to build cool houses, right? Or like really imaginative houses and stuff like that. If you play the actual game, you know, you got to get your character successful enough with their career or whatever that they have enough money to build and stuff, which if you want to actually like feel achievement over it, you can do it that way. Or I'm sure there'll be different ways to like cheat in money or play in more creative mode and stuff like that. But yeah, so you can apparently move the furniture around. You can rotate it like that, and then I think you can edit the color and material of everything. So if we're in here, we can make it different kinds of leather, or we can make it all kinds of different textures, or you can load your own textures on it, right? Either if you want to generate them with AI in here, or if you want to load your own pictures, you could take a picture. I saw people taking pictures of themselves and loading it in here, stuff like that. Good thing you're come on, Anucha, quit it with that random stuff or we'll have to time you out, because I don't like ignoring my chat, right? So yeah, kind of get focused or not. So yeah, you can change the gloss on here. It's not making a lot of difference in this one. Maybe with the leather it would. Yeah, so you can have glossier or more matte leather. With something like this, you can change the pattern scale. Well, that's kind of trippy. It looks like they're swimming across it. Indeed, you can make it metallic or not, and the specular reflection is stuff with the light. Yeah. So a lot of stuff around textures and stuff. And then actually, I'm not going to do it right now. I haven't messed with it yet, but there's actually a 3D printer in the game where you can load a 2D photo and it'll create a 3D object based on that photo. So you can add a picture of yourself and have a little statue of yourself, or you can add I guess a picture of a car or an appliance or a couch or whatever, and you'd create a 3D model of that, right? And then so where's the presets again? Go back to here. So yeah, you can load in all these different presets if you want and make your house that way, right? So this is, what was this? This is a tiny house. Too pretty for you? And You mean your picture model of yourself would be too pretty for me? Probably. So yeah. So here, these are all like pre-made things, right? And it comes with a fair amount of them. So if you don't like building, which I think you'd miss a lot of the game, but a lot of people are into it for the whole like social aspect of the actual sim-like characters and stuff like that. You don't have to build, but this is what I would be in it for, is this kind of thing, right? So then this button I figured out is delete all. So you can delete that, and then we go from the presets to actual building mode. And apparently there's different ways to do that. So this interior, exterior, I can either like click on pieces of this picture, and then that'll take me into this. This takes me to the doors, to the columns, to the stairs, roofs, ladders, stuff like that. The roof should change to golden roof. You certainly could. You certainly could. Or yeah, you can just pick from this menu. So you can pick different height walls and stuff. So then we get into like the actual like creation, right? So you can just go ahead and draw with walls. Mismatch heights or acute diagonal angles. Oh, it was too narrow on itself. I get it. So you can go at 45 degrees or 90 degrees. Don't worry, Sir Godwin. I got it handled. I gotta come out one more, it looks like. So there's a little grid down here. And you can turn that grid on or off if you don't want it. And you can turn snapping on or off. And so on. Oh, not at all. Not at all. Well, the bottom right is an issue, because then I'll be looking off the screen when I play. I wonder if I can reverse my camera. You know what I'll do? I have this rule that I have to be looking into the game. But what I can do, where's that? Is we'll just put me. Wrong thing. Webcam. We'll put me maybe up over here for now. Hopefully I'm out of the way there. Let me know if that works. Yeah. So, and it does this thing where it roofs everything you build. I don't know if there's a way to cut this out or not. But then we can go and do other stuff. So, okay, that's free drawing with the wall tool. Then you have also these like kind of wall presets. They're a little strange because you'd think you'd be able to drag them out, right? But you can't. You can just place them. But then once you've placed them, maybe I got to do this one. There was a way to like. Oh, here we go. I got to do that. Boop. And then you can like drag these out, right? Or you can drag it up. Boop. Oh, that gave it a foundation. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah. And so on and so forth, right? You can rotate it, except it's only going to rotate on 90 degrees, I guess. And so on and so forth. And there's some of these. I think it's probably easier just to use the freehand tool. But who knows? Oh, interesting. Oh, I can't do that because it makes an acute angle. Right, it doesn't like acute angles. Only obtuse angles. But yeah, so you can play with those, or you can just freehand draw. And then, you know, once you have a room, If this were a wall, let's make it go up so you can see the whole thing. Or wait, no, we want to do that. Yeah. Change the wall behavior. Look at that. We got a person over here. Who this? I click on her. I guess she's just there for scale. All right, we'll ignore her. Okay, so we can then take a door, and we can put the door in here, and we can move the door around. I guess if we do this, I know you can rotate it so the handle goes the other way. Oh wait, I had it for a second there. There it goes. What else can I do with the door? We can recolor it, retexture it, do all that kind of stuff. Okay. And what else can we do with the door? We can, yeah, we can't change the size of the door. So door is just door size. We can copy the door with our changes we made to it and move it somewhere else. You could, yeah, do more intense customizing of the appearance and stuff like that. You could put a texture on it like that, like we did before. So yeah, that's doors. And then the wall itself too, you could, there's other things you can do. So if I click on the wall, I know there was a way to like, it's not what I wanted. Oop. Oh, here we go. I could change it to a partial wall. And then from there, I can like move up and down with it, almost all the way back up, and like that. So that's pretty cool. And I think I can take the whole wall out, move it over here. Yeah, so pretty powerful already, honestly. Things you can do. Let's try a window. So it's putting me inside, and we want to go back outside. Choose windows, and yeah, so you can pick different windows. You can put them pretty much anywhere on the wall you want. I don't think you can change the size of it, but you can move it around. And then I'm sure you have all the different like texture choices and stuff like that. You can see puzzles on the walls and doors. I need a monkey kingdom. Indeed. I mean, that's kind of how I'd want to play the game if I actually played it as like real estate architect mogul, right? And just like build stuff all over the city. Yeah, so you guys kind of get the point here. There's a lot of stuff you can do just with that. And at some point we might actually try to build something decent here and see how we do. But yeah, what else? So we got handrails and stuff. We got rooms. We got doors. Sliding doors. We've got garage doors. Let's see. Let's pick another spot here. My beautiful house. Isn't it gorgeous? You can put a garage door in. Windows. Window decorations. All right, let's do that. Let's put a window in. And then we got a little curved balcony railing. Can we make that bigger? Not that I can see. I guess we could put a second one in. So what do we do? Copy that. Put that there. Yeah, I wonder if there's a way to do that. I'm sure there's a lot to be learned in this game. And then we get into furniture and stuff. So yeah, and then there's also, I think there was like floor tiles. Wonder if the floor, oh yeah, I can change the texture of the floor. Wood, stone, all kinds of stuff. Grass. Got grass inside. Why not? Oh my. So yeah, and then we can grab some furniture. Where'd my furniture stuff go? Okay. And then yeah, we got like, we can throw in a couch, and I like that couch. We can rotate it. Yeah, so it looks like we're confined to 90s and 45s. AstroTurf inside. Oh yeah. Cushions. There's a little cat's paw cushion. Chairs. And like I said, the game's just getting started, so I'm sure there's going to be like all kinds of stuff. I don't know what the model's going to be, like DLC or whatever, although the fact that they I think they're making it very moddable, and there's so many like ways to create your own things in here that I don't see them being able to monetize content that much, but I could be wrong. I mean, hopefully it's not like The Sims, where like right now Sims 4 is free, but there's $1,600 if you bought all the DLC. Right? And you can, I don't think you can import your own content in The Sims. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I haven't played since 3, and it's on 4 now. 2 was the one that I was really serious about back in the day. So yeah. Anyway, you guys get the point. Stereo systems, appliances, rugs, all this kind of stuff. Getting down to like little toiletries for the bathroom, cosmetics. So there's stuff for pets. I don't think animals are in it. Yeah, I mean animals are in it, but like there isn't like real behavioral AI animals yet. But there's gonna be, apparently. Curtains, lighting. Wonder if the lights must give actual light, right? So if we get this light, can we turn it on? I think it's giving light already, isn't it? Everything's so well lit already, it's hard to tell. Floor lamps. Can that only go outside? Boo. Really? I can put that in there. Pull the cord. I haven't even looked at all this stuff yet. Table lamp. We got a little cat table lamp. Can you go up here? Well, you can't go on the cat thing. You can go on the fireplace. Wall lights. I did SimCity. Yeah, back in the day, I played SimCity 4. I think I might have killed my laptop playing SimCity. It would get pretty bogged down at a certain point. What was the one they ruined it? I think it was 5 where they ruined it. They dumbed it down. I think, if I remember. Now the one to play is City Skylines. I'm waiting for them. I was seriously considering playing City Skylines 2, but apparently it's got real issues, so I'm waiting. I wonder if Glitch is here. Glitch was playing it, so he could tell. Here's my pot plant for inside. Yeah, and so on. And let me see what we got. So we got bedroom, living room, kitchen, bathroom. That's a very nice tub. I would like that tub in real life, please. Thank you very much. Home office, hobby, outdoors, and social event. We got balloons. Ooh, that's a lot of balloons. Oh, they're floating. Okay. Mobile photo booth. What? Okay. Wedding items, fashion show items, casual clothing mannequin, one-piece dress mannequin. Okay. And then other. Whale Spring Seesaw. Heck yeah. Yeah, the City Skylines 2 thing where it was developed on some network dev rigs and even the best hardware struggles to run it well. Yeah, I mean, yeah, apparently even like 4090s when it first came out were struggling with it. But it is about time for me to get into a city builder again. So hopefully they'll get it worked out. And problem was too, the City Skylines had so much content over the years, and then when Skyline 2 came out, it didn't have that content. And so it's just way more bare bones than the older game was. You know, which happens with a lot of games. I mean, when Arc Ascended came out, it had so little content but compared to what we were used to in Arc Evolved. And we're slowly getting it with each map and so on. They got these mannequins, by the way, that you can put in here. Boop, boop, boop. This kind of mannequin. And those ones you can select appearance. So apparently if I had, they're not Sims, they're ZOIs. If I had a ZOI in here, I could load my character onto that one. And then I could choose a, oh, I could edit the appearance of her. Oh, wow. Okay. Complete. Let's cancel that. How do I get out of here? Go back. Sure. Fine. Ooh, we're back all the way here. But you can pose them was what I'm trying to do. So in your creative builds, you can still have posed mannequins, right? So we can make her laugh, and we can make her dance. So she'll just hang out here forever and dance. That's not distracting at all. Yeah, see, now my beautiful building has come to life. All right, so anyway, that's just a tour. And yeah, there's other stuff like craft. So here's the 3D printer. Let's check that out. I don't know. Let's get an image to put in there and see what we can get. Guys, tell me an image you'd like to see me 3D print. Let's see. Let's just go to, we'll get it off of Google Images. What do you guys want to, what should we try? I don't know. You guys tell me something. Elephant. All right, here we go. Let's do a monkey. Images. And let's try to get like a full body monkey pic. And we'll see how well this works. That guy's pretty cute. I don't know anything about like backgrounds and stuff like that. Space chimp. Okay. Space chimp. There we go. Okay, let's try to find one that's just like just the body. That one's kind of getting there. It's this guy. That's pretty decent. I don't know if that will work. I want one that's like just on a plain background. I mean, that would be pretty good. He doesn't have feet, but it's, let's go ahead. We'll copy this image, or I guess I got to save it. to my desktop. Boop. He'll probably be sunk a little bit into the floor. All right, we got that. So on my desktop, where was the chimp astronaut waves in spacesuit? Let's see how it does. Where is he? Do we have it? Where'd it go? No. Cancel. Oh, okay. No, it's doing this. Go back. Yeah, okay. Where'd my chimp go? 3D printed furniture, custom furniture. Is he in here somewhere? I have no idea. I don't see a space chimp anywhere. Maybe he put it down somewhere and I don't see him. Let's focus right here. And we'll go to craft, 3D printer. Load our space chimp again. I've seen people pull this off on videos, so I know it can be done. It's got to be putting them somewhere, right? In the menu or... yeah. 3D printed furniture, custom furniture. This custom furniture is being able to combine like chairs and legs and stuff like that, right? So you can put any chair on any leg and change the colors. So you could take like a frog and put it on that, right? So that's like custom furniture. But I would think that it would show up here. Maybe that picture was too complex. I don't know. Let's grab a different one then. Let's do this guy. I'm gonna save that. I don't know, or maybe it doesn't work with PNGs. I have no idea. First time doing it, but I did see people pull it off. I did. Let's try that one. This guy took a portrait of himself and he had like a bust of himself he could move around. Oh, here we go. There it is. Oh yeah, look at that. It's kind of crude. Symmetry mode. Thumbs up chimp. Yeah, so it did make it. It's not amazing. Okay. Next. Whoa. Do we have to figure out where he goes? Oh, we gotta rotate it so it stands undo. So we gotta make sure he's not in the ground. It's burying him. I don't know why. Oh wait, we can move him on the Y? No, the Z. No. Oh, these are all rotating. I can't move him up and down. All right, well, he's buried in the ground. I don't know, but there's a way to do this. It did not do great. It made the shape all right. The image on it is kind of rough. Let's do something easier. I think it was X. Oh, it's doing the same one again. gotta be a way to pull them out of the ground. Just came back. That was cursed. Yeah, it is a little cursed. Yeah, that's been the main idea, is that most of these things are cursed when you create it with this stuff. Let's try this one more time just for fun. Let's try to do something a little easier. Something we'd want in a house, right? Like, what do we want? We want how about a trampoline? Something like this, right? So let's save image as upper bounce exercise. Okay. And then cursed monkey number 1. Okay. Okay. I don't know where he is. Oh, here he is. All right, we could place our cursed monkey in there. Oh, he's not in the ground. He's actually not that bad, honestly. All right, we'll leave it at that then. He's a little bit off the ground. I wonder, can I move? Oh yeah, I can move him down a little bit. We'd probably want to turn off the snap. And then we can move him down. Yeah, he's actually not as cursed as I thought he was. So yeah, that's the 3D printer. I think it would probably, yeah, it looks better in the game for sure. So it would probably work better, you know, like for a Raleigh, he's making a kitchen and he wants a specific kind of toaster or something like that. He is a little floaty, or a certain, you know, kitchen appliance, right? Or kind of barbecue or something like that he has in real life. You could probably get a picture of that and print it like that and then have it in the game. So it's just a way to bring stuff in that isn't in the game. So I actually think that's pretty cool. I dig it. Now, I don't know if there's any copyright issues with this character or not, you know, but I just wanted to try that, and we'll see it, right? So let's try to do something for real here. Let's get inspired. Let's go back to the building presets. I'm just gonna delete all here. Let's look at a few buildings and then let's see if we can make something decent. Yeah, like a KitchenAid mixer of a specific color, something like that, right? And it's not in the actual menu of items, so you could like bring it. Something that's simple, you know, more geometrical shapes would probably work better. But I have to say, once it was in the game, that didn't look too bad. So I would definitely be using that. Let's see. Let's look at like a simple house. And let's just look at some of the things they did. So, yeah, they managed to get a grass texture everywhere. They got bushes. They got a mailbox. I think these are like a tile set. Yeah, that's a large granite block. What's this? This is like just a regular granite block. And they got a ball in the mailbox. Trees. They put some window boxes. Balcony hydrangea plant hanger. Okay. And the wall. Let's see. We look at the color. Yeah, so they're using wood exterior tile. We're going to make it rattan instead. Anyway, I just wanted to sort of dissect one of the ones they did so we could kind of get an idea for ourselves for making one. They got a tub boxed in with brick. Got some really bad paint. That's looking a little fallout there. The whole thing. Oh my god. That okay, that's not weed. It almost looked like it. Um, Piles of books and things. They're kind of repeating the same books. Uh, Very interesting little metal coffee table. But yeah, a little vintage TV and stuff like that. A little gramophone. They like their bricks here. They put a couple tables together. Put some stuff on it. They got a painting. I bet you can load any image you want for the painting and stuff. They got a floating counter. What's this? Dishwasher. Do you know House Flipper games? Yeah, I do. I haven't played one. I thought about it. I didn't know how much like customizing, like House Flipper looked like a lot of work to me. Like you got to go in there and you got to scrub walls and you got to paint and you got to like. I've done work like that. I don't need to do, but I was wondering like. It's not really about building like a house from scratch, right? It's just like you can tear out walls and add walls and stuff, but you don't build stuff from scratch, do you? Wasn't sure about that. Oh, look, we got a little walk-in cooler here. A little, but it's not bad. Have you played it? Do you like House Flipper? I know Crackers had a big House Flipper thing she did for a while. And then page up takes us upstairs here. They got a little tiny balcony. My house would be all balconies. I'm telling you that right now. The controls are a little wonky. You got both and the castle, the smithy, and the monuments too. The castle one looked a little bare bones. That one didn't do very well. But the regular House Flipper franchise seemed pretty cool. They made a kids' room. Oh, they got stickers on the walls for the kids. That's kind of cool. They divide it, put a room divider so they could fit 2 kids in there. 2 tiny shower stalls. Picture of somebody. Little office bedroom. This is streamer right there. Man, that's the vintage computer. Alright, so that's like their simple house. Let's go back. Delete all that. What's their fanciest one? This one's a mansion. Let's check out their mansion. So let's see. If it had all the floors, that's what it would look like. Big old balcony out here without much on it. I kind of tend to jump up and down. Let's see if I page down. There we go. I go down here. Let's get rid of the grid for now. I like this double floor section with a lot of windows. Oh, that's where the piano goes. I see. Yeah. Little hangout space up here. Watching TV from bed. It's a pretty small TV. They got a massage chair. A little garden out here. That's cantilevered out there pretty far. I don't know about that. What do we got in here? We got someone can perform for you when you're in bed. All right, yeah, drums will help me go to sleep. For sure. Oh, look at that. A mirror that kind of actually reflects. Okay. Little, little courtyard garden. I dig that. Little light well. Living room. And a very nice speaker. Only one of them, though. That's a little strange. No stereo to go with it. Wonder if all the shower stalls are that small. Anyway, let's go down the floor. Boop. See what's down here. We got a little art gallery, stairwell, a little utility closet. Sorry, the camera's moving around so strangely. It's a little hard to control. Workout room. Kitchen. Ooh, look at that. Wine. I guess, is that like a humidity controlled thing, or is it just in glass? That's fancy. I'd like that in my house. For sure. Let's go down again. Boop. What's this? Oh, they got party room. Doing karaoke in the basement. Dance floor. Oh, look at that. They got an animated ceiling. That's pretty fancy. Big old bar. They must have friends. They got taps and another version of the wine cooler thing. Laundry. All right. Oh, they got multiple stalls in the bathroom. Shine bright, the world is yours. They're all set up for someone to get married in here. Big screen TV. All right, so that's their version of a mansion. All right, so that's looking at a couple examples. Let's try for a minute. We won't try too hard, but let's try to build something. See if we can make it look decent. So let's go to building and grab a wall. So that's like 3 meters. That's like a 9-foot ceiling. Let's go a little taller than that. We'll go a 3.9 meter wall. So the way the walls work is all the walls on a given floor have to be the same height. You can change the heights of them once you put them down, but the whole floor raises up. So I don't know if you could have like different levels in one room or not, which is definitely a limitation for sure. So let's see, what should we make? I don't really know. Let's see. There was a tiny house model I saw that was pretty cool. Is this huge? Let's figure something out here. So we'll wonder how big that is. There's a little M there. What's that saying? Is that just how many cubes we went across? There's some kind of unit they're using. Let's see. Let's take it out to like here. We'll go like that, and I don't know. Let's maybe do this, this, that, and then once it's sealed, it gives it a floor, which I'd kind of like it to have a foundation. Let's see. Room selection tool. Can we do this? Well, that's moving the whole thing. Okay. That's kind of cool. Oh, there we go. We can lift it up. That gives it a foundation. Let's see. So what else are we going to do with this? There's a platform thing. Can we use this to make like a little deck out here? Place that down, and then you can like draw it out. Do Do that. Then can I take it this way? Saying red, I can't do that. I can't intersect into the other one. Alright, so if I wanted to wrap around, would I need to make a different one? Boop, 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 boop. That's kind of on top of that one, isn't it? Move my grid back. I don't know. We're not going to try too hard on this one, but I just want to mess with it for a minute. Let's see what we can do. Let's see. Let's get this up to the level of the floor. Okay, these are connected now. What about this one? But this? How do I get my things back? Boom, there we go. All right. I can't. So yeah, already little issues like how do we, I've got this little gap here. How do I rectify that? I can move this away, then go down a little bit. That's about right, although these parts are different heights. So definitely little things we need to figure out right away. But nothing game breaking. Now I'm trying to close that gap. Which I don't think I can do. I wonder if there's a way to like turn off collision. Reset, move house, undo. It's trying to snap back on, maybe. All right, so let's just delete that one, maybe. And here, well, let's try it this way. Let's delete that one, and then we'll throw that down again. And pull that out. All right, I wish I could just intersect under here. I thought I did that when I was playing around with it before, but yeah, lots to learn in here. So I can intersect another of the same thing. Is that going to make different height differences? It is. All right, let's delete. Oh, crap. No. All right. Give me this. That can go up and down. Boop. All right, I can work with that. And these are all counted as the same thing now, though. Oh, I can do this. Okay. And then this. All right, we kind of solved it. I'm not sure if I could repeat that or not, but did it. If you build on a hill, good question. I don't even know if this game has hills or not. You know, we're not in the actual city map at this point. But let's see if we can do that. So let me see. So this house, you'd enter from here. Could she step up that? Not quite. So she'd maybe need a little stairs to get up there. So let's see what we got for... did I not choose the stairs? Floating stairs. I wonder what you do for like a little stair like that. I don't know. We might have to just do multiple platforms. This only can go on a surface like that. This one can't go out here. All right, I don't know what you do for a front step. Let's just, for now, we're just messing around. I don't want to get too in the weeds here. Let's put that there. We'll just make a little step ourselves. How about that? We'll move this out. We'll move this in. We'll move that way. Oh, it merged. I didn't want it to do that. Boop, boop. Can't do that. All right, we're just going to leave it like that for now. Again, this is not something I'm going to keep or whatever. We're not even in the actual game. This is just like the creative studio. But let's get us into the house, right? So we need a door. Basic panel door. I wish I could get in a little deeper here. Plaid window, door frame. We'll go with that one. All right. So I actually made this place bigger than I thought, but we'll put that there. And then we need some windows. What kind of windows do we like in this place? Double hung windows. I don't know if we're going to even go for like a given aesthetic in here or not. We'll just do a large cross frame double panel window. Why not? We'll put it like, maybe we'll do something like this. We'll put that there. Cannot place windows and doors in the same vertical area. Really? I can't put a window above my door? All right, never mind. Okay, so this one, let's move it down a little bit. Boop, 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 boop. There's a large one. We'll copy it. We'll put one over here. All right, lots of windows and stuff need to be put in. But let's see. Let's go up a level first. So you come in. Let's see. Let's get a stair. Boop. And what kind do we want? We want patterned stainless steel railings, wooden stairs, slim stainless steel. Let's do these. These are going to be kind of outdoors. Rotate. We're going to put that on the edge here. Boop. Okay. And then let's go up. So yeah, let's get our walls again. Again, let's not get too in the weeds here. I want to make this outside a big deck that you can come out to. So let's see. Let's just do this. Let's go boom. And we don't want to make it too boring. Let's try to do something interesting here. I don't know. We're just going to freehand for now. Boop. Okay. And then I want this to have a roof. So I think I got to do it with this platform again. Why don't we, can we select this? I was hoping we could copy this. But we can't. Maybe if we have the room selection tool, copy that and put it here. Does that work? That kind of works. We'll work with that for now. It's got a gap, but we'll figure out later how to close that up, but that's fine. We're gonna delete this. Boop. Okay, does that get us up here? It does not. Do we need another stair to get all the way up? Why doesn't the stair go all the way up? What does this do? All right, Control Z that. I grab just the stairs. There we go. I can widen them. I didn't want to do that. I want to... No, I want to make them longer. Get them up to the top. But no, that's moving. I heard you can do stuff like make them turn on themselves. I'm not sure how you do that. Like make bends in the stairs. I saw Rudy doing that. I think if this was like not a platform but a regular ceiling, it would go up automatically. It's making a hole here where you can come on through. I wonder if I need to attach another stair to it, or maybe it's, you know what, maybe it's, no, I was hoping maybe it was too close to that side and there wasn't enough room for it. Yeah, I'm only seeing options to widen it. What's that do? Not sure. That's just that. What's this? That's still, why is it two places to hang on to? What's that do? Oh, that was the thing I was talking about. Check that out. You can make a bend in it like that. But I needed to get up here. See you later, Sir Garwin. The building does remind you a fair bit of Sims 4. Yeah, I think it is. It's just like a bit more powerful. Let's copy this. Can we put a second one in? Not placed there. All right. I don't know how to make the stairs go all the way up. Unfortunately. What if we did it a different way? Let's see. Let's delete this whole thing. And then we'll use a wall instead. So getting back to my walls. Boop, boop, boop. This is going to be at a different height. Maybe not. Maybe that's fine. Oh, this is a big old... Oh, I have a different idea. Doop, doop. What if we edit this? Change wall height. It keeps going higher. How do I make it go lower? Boop. There we go. Now, if we take this and we bring it down, can we do that? Or we need this one? Boop, boop, boop. I'm learning this with you guys right now, so. Oh, there we go. We've almost got it there. Why are these stairs so short? this looks like my main thing right here. I bring you down. We're nearly there. All right, let's just delete that whole thing instead, and let's try to do it with a wall. I'm just trying to make a stair up to a deck. Right? Do that. We'll do that. Do that. That's a different height wall. I'm wondering if this will give me a roof on top. Alright. This one's changed the height of it. We lost our stairs. And it doesn't have a roof on it. Alright. Let's undo that. Get that back. Put it there. Get it back to where it was in a decent place. Okay. And then let's copy that. If I just place it now, will it make itself the right height? No. It does the cutout, but it doesn't get the right height. I guess, I don't know, the mistake is using the platform instead of just the room, because like if I take one of these and I move it inside, it'll probably do a perfect cutout, right? Yeah. So that gets us up here. So it's not a problem in the house. It's a problem with my attempt to create a deck. It feels way too short for some reason. Let's select this, delete it. What happens if I go in here to this one that's the right size? And how do I get downstairs? There we go. I'm going to copy those. And then, what did I copy? That's not the stairs. Is that the stairs? No, it's the walls. That's the stairs. Yeah, out here they're still not the right height. Oh, it's because the oh, I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. Oops. C and Z, huh? All right, place that there. I need to just raise this platform here. That's my issue. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. I just had to bring that up to the same height as the rest of the house. So we'll just work with that for now. And of course, my steps in here need help. But we'll get there. Okay. All right, we're not going to make this too much more complicated. Page up. And can I get up on top of this one? Page up, page down. Does this one not have a roof I can get up on? Well, that's fine. We'll see. Go back to house. Building. Roofs. So we can put a roof on it like this. Let's grab one of these. Half gable roof. Can I put that up here? Can't see it. Do I have it? Yeah, I want to put that on top of this. But for some, oh, it's because it's not closed. Got it. Got it. Okay, I can fix that. Boop. Boop. We just need to heal that. There we go. That was my issue. It just wasn't completely closed. So now we can take this. Oh, I see. We expand it that way. Got it. I want to put it like out to here. And up to here. Pull that out. And maybe we'll let this side have a roof all the way. Why not? Boop, 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 boop. Take it out to here. All right, that'll be a little covered area for the deck. Really nice, really nice. Okay, we're getting there. Give me a door. I need like a patio door. Yeah, steel frame, sliding glass wall. That's how you get out here. This is a sliding glass door. Actually, I think that's more of what I wanted. Yep. That one can go bye-bye. That one, put it over here in the middle. That's how you get out to here. And then we need some rails. How do we get rails? Okay, here's a metal handrail. So that would go from like here to there. To there, and then we'll do it again up here. Boop. Yeah, so just practicing with something simple. I can see right away I need some columns here. And we just don't mind that gap. That's where the water gets through. All right, and then it's a mighty big house. What's up, Helix? Yeah, I'm still trying to get a sense of scale here. A lot of outdoor space, right? We need a column. How are you? You've been playing with this? I want like a metal pillar. I'll do this one. Put that in there. Boop. Very nice. Give me another one. Put that there. That's enough to support all that, right? Yeah, just playing with it. Learning what we're doing. First build, and I'm doing it live. Smart way to do this would be just to like figure it out on my own and edit it and just make a little short video out of it. But nope. I'm putting you through it with me. I know it's not. It's very hard to get it right. It's very hard to get it right. That's why we're just ignoring that. Because I don't quite know how to make that work. That's something else. Control Z that. Made the same mistake with scale. I don't see a thing on the top to lower it. I have to grab it by this ball and lower it, and it's hard to be precise about that. That just made it worse. Control Z. Oh, Control Y. No, is there no Control Y? Can I not redo? All right, I deleted some pillars. We're gonna be imperfect today. We're just messing. So I don't know how to quite be precise with that yet. You hate that ball? But it'll be a learning thing. Good enough. All right, so we need a bunch more windows, and we need some textures, right? What's our texture going to be on this? Let's see. Let's pick one. Edit color material. So there's like basic paneling, wood, tile. Make it brick. Can make it stone. I want an interesting one. That's kind of cool. Log. Oh, that's log tiles. I thought it was something different. And put that back up. Yeah, I watched him once too, and he did make it look really easy, but he's had the full game forever. Ooh, bamboo. There's no steel. There's paint. I'm gonna make it out of rusty Core 10 steel. Effects. Oh, you can put a video on it. Oh, must have been what they did with the ceiling in the party room. Whoa. Oh, oh, you can make the whole thing glass. Oh, that's cool. Different kinds of glass. Neat. Little privacy glass. You'd still be able to see them doing the thing in there. Oh, that's kind of cool. Small island hut out of bamboo. Nice. Soundproof panel. Checkered pattern. All right. We'll just do something boring for now. I definitely want to make something way more fanciful. Can I select this and do that? Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. But we'll figure that out. Can't run before you can walk. Right? And then this needs a texture. This will be some kind of... Oh, gosh. Why is it so small? Can I not, like... Paint room? Boom. Oh, okay. There we go. That's pretty busy, though. That's not bad. Mosaic tile. Basalt. Huh. All right, we'll do this one for now because it's a little less busy than the other ones. It's just like bigger scale. Although I could probably change the scale, right? Like the pebble floor, I could change that. Oh. That one's kind of swank. I don't know. All right, we'll just leave it. I needed to select the paint room thing. All right. All right, let's go upstairs. And let's do something up here. Okay. And then this one, I want to make it a little different than below. Ceramic siding panel, sure. Do that. And I could get in here and like, oh, that is the whole room. Okay, we did it. Nice. Sweet. Go up again. I don't know how to raise the camera. But up here, where's the roof tile? I'm getting instructions in Korean. I think I'm still on this, huh? Yeah, I'm still on this. Let's go bigger. Okay. You have choice paralysis. All right, say okay on that. We're going to pick the roof and the tiles. Oh, yeah, we need a better color. Let's go down to... well, that's on the inside. I see. All right, that's going to go black. Can we pick the tiles themselves? I don't know how. All right. Gable roof exterior. There we go. All right, we'll go with that. Let's take the scale down a bit. Why is it at an angle? Horizontal position, vertical position. I don't know, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Again, we don't want to get too into the weeds right now. Roof, interior, ceiling, gable, verge. That's the verge. Diagonal rattan, sure. Okay. Built a room next to the top floor rooms, then removed the walls to make a deck. Oh. Okay. That's smart. Too late for me, but that's very smart. Okay, we're going to paint room. No. Paint object. There we go. Okay. It's going to be a wood deck. It's teak. Like I said, we're just practicing right now. We're just practicing. And then this one will do... oh, counts as a ceiling? Metal. Ooh, is that... what's the side? I'm not sure what I'm painting. I'm trying to paint this. I think I gotta say okay on that. Like that. Paint. Boop. Paint. Ceiling. I want to try to paint that. I'm sure eventually this will all get very easy. Paint that. Paint room. I want to make that metal. There's no gap there, I promise. I don't know. Make that go. Is that just painting the inside of it? I'm making you guys suffer through this with me. Oh, I did do something up there, didn't I? All right, whatever. We're going to move on. So inside here, I think you're painting the bottom. Use the mirror flips next to properties. Okay. So pick that. The mirror flips. That one? Because below it, it didn't even look like it was metal. I'm sure this is all very simple. Select the paint. Paint room. No, good guess. Good guess. The difference between this is a platform and this is a room. Right? Oh. I think it did. Okay, that's working. Doesn't like this outside part. Maybe we need to put a tile down here or something like that. Let's try to make that metal. Let's do that. Let's just grab a tile and put that on there for now as a fix. How about that? So where would that be? Exterior, interior. Like those tile sets they were making the paths out of. It's probably an exterior thing. I saw it. Now these are just fences. Let's see. Let's do we'll search tile, or it was like granite block. Large granite block. Outdoors. Yeah, here we go. I will copy that. Oh, this will take a while. It needs to be a room. Yeah, maybe. This is slow. And then because this doesn't match up, I can't put it there. Much to learn, much to learn. There was a smaller granite block. Maybe I can fill in with that. You need to make that room be the entire deck. Yeah, too late for that. We are not going to go back and fix our mistakes. No siree. I hold shift. Oh, look at that. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's go granite block again. Granite block. Oh. There we go. Does that match? Yeah. And then there's that one. We can rotate that, although that will change the pattern. So let's take this one and we'll hold shift. Oh yeah, there we go. Nope, Control Z. Where'd granite blocks go? Oh, I had, double classic deck. What? Oh, that's something we could put outside for the deck. Okay. All right, we're just gonna make this kind of okay. Again, we're just messing around. You guys are just like, we're all learning together here. We're just learning what's possible, right? And yeah, I clearly don't know what I'm doing yet, but it is doable because we saw lots of presets of really nice, beautiful houses. And I wonder if I rotate this. Oh, my dreams are shattered. I was hoping to fill it in there. Oh well, too late. Yeah, it's just gonna be what it is. It's so imperfect. Slow streaming, nice and relaxing, right? I wish I could figure out how to just paint this. I could paint like little bits. Like, if I select this, I can do that. And I still can't paint it. It still thinks it's that. Ceiling or side. Can't you just drag that outside room bigger? I could. Yeah, I could drag it to meet the edge. And that would fix this issue. Right. I probably have to delete all that tile, but let me see if I just say okay on this and I select that and I pick that. Is it which one do we think it is? This one or this one? Yeah, I think I need to delete these if I'm going to do that. Boop, 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 boop. But yeah, it's got some rules about like rooms being complete and stuff like that. But there got to be some way to like leave some space on the outside and paint that, right? It's something simple. I don't know what it is. Oh, this one? It can't collide through there. Can't collide through the platform I put on. The way you did it would have been the way. Make a room and delete the walls. See, that thinks this is painted. Ceiling, side. Yeah, I don't know why I can't paint this. Paint object, paint room. I mean, yeah, like I said, we could fix it by pulling this out. That makes everything too symmetrical, though. I like the size difference. I don't know. I don't understand it yet. But that's part of the process. Take some experience, and then we'll finally figure it out. because we could paint it in here. I mean, does it really need to be in a room? Like if we, let's try that. I hate to have to do it, but let's grab a wall. I can't collide with the rails. We could make a, or maybe we could just delete the rails. But I was thinking if we walled it in, let's delete this rail. Boop. Delete this rail. This rail. And then grab that. Pull this out to there. Pull this out to there. Oh. What have I done? Delete this. Boop. Delete this. That. What a mess. There we go. Can I delete this bit? What are the rules? Deleting bits. We gotta select it. Trash it. Select it. Trash it. There we go. Just built cubes. You know that's never going to work for me. I mean, this is way too cubic already for me. Okay, so we got that closed in. And we close this in. Does that work? I think we need to join that. There we go. Now we got a room. And then select it. And we paint it. Where'd my metal go? I want my metal back. Stone paving. Oh, that's there. No, we want the floor. Did that work? Okay, that worked. Natural stone tile. Sure. Mosaic tile. Foam block. All right, we'll just do natural stone for a while. I wanted to make it metal. Can make concrete, porcelain. Octagon marble. How's that look with this turned off? That looks terrible. We'll just do that for now. We'll make the pattern a little bit bigger. And we're going to live with that. Okay. Okay. Now, can we delete the walls? Trash that. Trash that. There's got to be a better way. Trash that. But we managed to paint it, at least. We win! Like, this gap is just for drainage. That's why that's there. Okay, and then, let's... Can we copy that? Or can we just, drag that out? No, we just need the rail. Okay, which rail did we use? We used this one. Boop. Gotta be in here. Oh, it doesn't like this now. Because the wall was gone. Gotta come from there. Oh, we still on the wall? That's why. Give me the railing. Is that the railing? Yeah, okay. Yeah, for some reason... Oh, wait. Now we have it. Okay. Now it's decided it's fine. So we take that. Delete that. Okay. I'm not sure what our issue was before, but we're back. Take it to there. That's where the baby falls out. All right, progress. I hate that tile on the bottom, but I'm not going to mess with it right now. Okay, and then from here, we could decorate the inside. Let's just do something slapdash. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's move the stairs over. So if you're going up there, let's see. I'm gonna move them. We'll put them over here. Sure. And then let's make some walls in here. See, enter into here. And what do we need? We need, this is the entryway. Tell you what, we'll, all right, didn't quite make it to the edge there. Do that. And do that. Bring this in. Just a little bit of delineation. Okay. And this is a room. Should we wall off the stairs? I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Let me see. Where would our kitchen be in a place like this? It would probably be in here, looking out onto this deck. So I think, sure, we'll do that. So let's make, I'm not going to put doors between the rooms. I'll just create a little delineation and we'll figure it out. And then, yeah. How about we'll just do a little of this for now. Okay. And then, so this is our kitchen. We need a way to get out here. Oh, those are fancy. I want big glass, big glass. And I'll put another one of those there. Okay, and then counters. Is there such a thing as a counter? Bar counters, kitchen tables. Where's kitchen? Kitchen. Oh, here we go. Here's our cabinets. We'll just do something simple and kind of modern. I guess, I don't know how modern these are. Do that. Old school, wooden panel, country corner. We're just going to do these. I made this everything way too big. if you're cooking in here, we want like a counter right here. Yeah, the scale's all wrong. We're way too big. Too late for that to change. Whoop. We'll just, whoop. Let's bring this across. And, you know, you could be like cooking while you have people in here. Can we put sinks and stuff into these? I don't know. It's probably more walled in than you need to be. All right, these guys over here can probably go away. We'll put a table here, but mostly you'd want to eat out here, right? So we're gonna delete that. Let's bring these around. Forgot to hold shift. Look at all that counter space. Oh my God. All right. Lower cabinets. Where's the upper cabinets? Here's the upper cabinets. Boop, boop. I need the corner one. What's wrong? Must be mounted on a wall. Oh, it's too high. You gotta have a little space for the grease to collect, right? Must be mounted on a wall. Doesn't think that's a wall for some reason. It's doing a little auto save for me. Do I need a little bit more wall? Is that what we need? How's that? There we go. All right, so those would go across. They had this cool one too that's got like a little bit of glass in it. All right, we'll leave it there. Let's see. Got sinks. Minimal. Who wants a minimalist sink? We want a big old sink. Rounded asymmetric sink. Wavy. Wavy sink. Must be placed on top of a kitchen sink. Dink. Sink. Wide sink. These are the sinks. Can I not put it in the counter? I don't know how this works. I want it in my counter. You can watch people while you do the dishes, make them feel guilty. I don't know how to do a sink. When I search for sink, this is all I get. Lower cabinets. See, they've got a sink on a cabinet there. Right? Is there a sink cabinet specifically? I want that. Built-in furniture, built-in drawers, built-in refrigerator cabinet, built-in slim cabinet. Okay. Is there a specific one that I can put a sink on? Won't go on the commercial one. Must be placed on top of a kitchen sink. But it is the kitchen sink. All right. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Problem is, there aren't many videos of people doing this stuff to learn from. Rudy's were done like 6 months ago. And all of the videos are just like me, of like people trying to figure stuff out. All right, we're going to be sinkless for now, I guess. Unfortunate. I've got refrigerators. Let's throw one in. How about we delete a counter or two? We'll get our fridge in there. Not a super well-designed kitchen. Don't look, O'Reilly. We're just messing around right now. What else do I need? I need... Oh, yeah, we need a stove. How about Crevo electric range? Oh, yeah, we need a dishwasher, too. Let's get our dishwasher. Can be placed in combination with a kitchen sink. I was just going to throw it down so I can move it in later. I can't place it in the counter. All right. The dishwasher would be like, I'd want like the sink and dishwasher like here. I don't know. Where does our stove go? Be like stove, hood. Do that. Stove, hood, sink, dishwasher. All right, I need a sink to connect this. I'm confused. Can't just throw that in there, huh? I don't know how to do my plumbing. Range hood here. Let's see. We'll delete that. Get our hood. And put that up here. And then we can get our stove. Put that in there. Okay, we got that at least. It is what it is. Dishwasher. There's just the one. I don't know how to make it work. That's all we get for that. There's no specific lower sink counter. All right, well, we're just going to be dishwasherless and sinkless for now because I can't figure it out. But we could decorate real quick with our appliances, right? We definitely need a ramen machine. Can you not put stuff on the counters? All right, something's wrong with my counters because I can't put stuff on them. I think that's part of my issue here. These were lower cabinets. I had one of these or one of these. Can I put stuff on them? No. Press Alt to freely place. All right, I'm missing something here. Or something's broken, but I wanted to clutter up my kitchen, but it's not happening right now. All right, that will be figured out in time. We need a kitchen table. At least we're figuring out what we don't know how to do, right? Dining tables, bar counters. What table do we like? We need a kitchen table, dining table, simple wooden dining table, steel frame, dining table with storage below. Sure. Get some chairs. Where's our chairs? Here we go. Simple dining chair. Boom. Boom. They need a lot of room. Okay. Out of curiosity, I wonder if these can go on the table. No, there's something that needs to be figured out there. Okay, anyway. Let's go back to building, to windows. We need a lot of windows in here. Let's pick a nice big window we can just put everywhere. Sill sliding window. I just want a big old window. What was this one we put over here? That was a big window. Large cross frame. Double pane window. That's a little too big. That was this one. Small ventilation window. Large. These are huge. I mean, I like huge windows. Okay, we're just going to do a bunch of these for now. Boop. Oh yeah, I gotta hold Shift. Boop. This I want actually something better. Bigger. I want this to be like a big glass wall, right? So let's delete that, and get back to our windows. I mean, we could use these, but I kind of want like this for that. What's this? That's huge. What was that other one we found down here? Small, simple fixed window. I like that. I want it bigger. Here we go. Boom. And we'll just place them as close as we can. There we go. That's a lot of window. That's what I want. Cool. And we'll do that again here. Yeah, we almost got that. Let's move these over. Put it there. Oh, actually put them right next to each other, can't I? Okay. Okay. Put that like there. Ooh, me likey. Okay. Give me another. All right, good enough. Good enough for now. And then they don't really match these ones. But it's probably okay. There was the simple fixed window. Fixed. Large, simple. That's the same one I was putting in. I want the smaller one. Although I don't know if you can open these. You need to be able to open your windows. All right, eventually we'll get to know all these. Maybe we'll go for these. I need some little windows in here, but we need something here, so. Boom. And just spamming them right now. Because, again, we're not getting too attached to this one. And then we'll do, let's see. Let's do this treatment over here. Boom, boom. Why not? No, I like my windows. And we'll do it here. We could make like a whole glass wall, but I think that's fine. I don't think they really match these windows, but again, we're not getting too involved right now. Yeah. That's fine. Let's put that there. Okay. Starting to look like something. We still got the upstairs to do as well. Why don't we take this? No. Not the stairs. No. Did we get the stairs? There we go. We're going to move them over a little bit. Boop. Yeah, and then we can put a wall on the same plane right there. Let's create a little bit more division in there. And then this one now, this is going to be our bedroom. Or not bedroom, excuse me, living room. What happened to these windows? I've seen this error before. I need a sofa. What do we want? Velvet sofa. Oh, we need a big modular system. Yeah. Big old one. Yeah, we'll grab this. Put it not quite against the wall. Take that, we'll copy it. We'll rotate it. Put another one. And we will, actually I should have done this first. We're going to make it leather. Oh, you can pick all the bits. Okay. And then that one. Make leather, sure. Okay. And then we need to treat the floor. I wonder how you would do parts of a floor. Do we need to put a wall and then get rid of it? That's probably it, huh? Okay. So let's, why don't we just take this and we'll do that. Oh, these don't match. Okay. Good to know. Boop. Too much. A little bit more. Do we have a wall? I think we have a wall. That one needs to go away. All right, let's do the same thing over here. Probably not going to like colliding with the stairs. We'll move stairs back a little bit. Oh, no, it doesn't like that. Okay, let's put them over there for now. Take this. Okay, that's... Shoop. And then we'll take this. And we'll do that. Okay, now we can do the floors. We're not going to get too involved with it. We're just going to... Oh, okay, that didn't work. It just did all these. Oh, this didn't go all the way across. That's why. Okay. Got it. Okay, gotta collect that. Boom. There we go. All right, so now that's a floor. So the entrance maybe will be tiles because it's sort of like the mudroom thing. Clay tiles. We could always change the color if we really cared. Make it a little warmer. We'll make that. Oh, that's wood. Make that clay tiles. Nice. This one we'll make herringbone. This one, I don't know, just something different. Old wood tile. And then the kitchen. We'll do like that. Okay. All right, now we need to fix this. How do we do that? I think we just have to delete it. Oh, but now it combines the two. Oh, interesting. Can we not have rooms that don't have doors but have different patterns? I don't think it's going to let us do that. If I take this and change the size of it. Yeah, okay, that's a real limitation. All right, too bad. That's annoying. Too close to the furniture. All right, we'll just get rid of that wall then. And move this over here till it lets me put it right there. Huh. Well, I don't want to have doors between the rooms. That's not the style I was going for. So we're just gonna let it all be one thing, I guess. I'll have to pick what that is. Boring. I'm sure there's ways to fix that, but I don't know what they are yet. So. Boop, boop. But again, today we're just learning. We're just learning. And sure. I guess I'll just do that. Just like hints at them being different. Oh, and we lost some windows too. Okay, and then this one, we'll just pull it in like this. Okay, and it picked all one floor for us. Before, when I had this error, I deleted one and the others appeared, but I guess not. Oop. Copy that. Now it's fine. Let me just get some of these again. Put 2. And then we were doing these over here. We lost them somehow. Ridiculous amounts of windows are us. All right, I'll grab a couple of these again. All right, it is what it is. We probably won't do too much more today. Oh god, and we lost stuff we did over here too. That's unfortunate. It's very particular about its rooms. Okay, well, tis what it is. We'll just be consistent with our windows for now. We're going to put these here. And then we needed a patio door again. Not the exact one I wanted, but I'm not going to care right now. That in the center. Grab those again. We'll put 3 on the side. Oh, it doesn't like that because there's that wall there. All right, we'll undo. There's quite a bit of undoing you can do. Get this again. Start closer to this side. 2, 3. Move that over. Copy that again. Okay. And should we get a save? How do we save? It was doing it automatically. I don't know how we do it ourselves. All right, let's go back to living room. Let's get a big old TV. That's too small. Freestanding TV. I want like a huge thing standing right here. Call that large? They're all teeny TVs. Oh yeah, there we go. Must be mounted on a wall though. That would be about the right size. I wanted it to be like just freestanding. We could put a little wall there. That's not bad. All right, there we go. TV. It doesn't really make sense. It's facing where the hole is. But do we care right now? I don't know. We're gonna move that over. And we'll move that over. Oop. All right, that makes a little bit of sense. Sort of. And then we could have put something on a stand. Let's move that over. Grab one of these. I don't know if these are big enough though for that. I wonder if this can go just sort of behind that stand. Yeah. Which one's in the center? I think the stand is. Oh, they're slightly different. I think that this is a free place. Is that alt? Oh yeah, look at that. You get off the grid. Oh, and you know what? You free place, you can also, that's how you get your collision gone. Okay. I learned something there. All right, got that. So you can just have a place to put your remotes down. Whatever. All right. What else we want? Audio equipment. Yeah, here we go. On either side of the TV. Can we get a... There we go. And copy that. Get some audio going in here. There we go. Boom, boom. I'm sure there's cooler couches and stuff like that. A bubble cloud sofa. Ooh. Let's throw a bubble cloud sofa in somewhere. How about right here? I made way too big of a place to decorate the whole thing. Let's go upstairs. Because this upstairs needs some help. We did paint the ceiling somehow. What do we need? Oh, we don't have a bathroom. And we don't have a bedroom. So let's just put those in up here right now. We'll make this the bathroom, and then this whole thing will be the bedroom. How about that? All right, so the bathroom can actually get walled in. So we'll do that. We'll start about there. And take it to there. Okay. And we need a door. Barred door. More like a sliding privacy glass door. I don't know if we get that, but I wanted the big door. Can we change the appearance of this. Door, the frame. Oh, that's weird. Oh, we can make it gray over here. I don't know why it's such a weird color, but whatever. Okay. Frame, door handle. Yeah, I don't think I can change the color of that. Gloss. All right. Well, there's only one couple living here. It wouldn't really matter if it's privacy, but yeah, I don't think we have an opaque double door. Interior door. These are all like outer doors, right? Do we have an interior door? Home exterior. Simple glass door. Basic door. Okay, that's like an interior door. Vintage door. I don't know. Let's just throw, not that. We'll throw a steel door in there. All right, good enough. We should be able to just do the floor and some sort of tile for the bathroom. Call that good. And then this wall. What kind of wallpaper we got? That's pretty nice. Ooh. Okay. Fancy bathroom. Here we go. Can I do the ceiling? With an effect? Yeah. Woo! That's a bathroom for you. All right, we're going to leave that. Why not? And then furniture, bathroom. What's their fanciest tub? Striped, curved, simple thick ceramic. It's got to match what we've done so far. Let's do the striped bathtub. I want like something like a jacuzzi in here, man. It's just too small. Put it right out in the center. Shower booths, modern. Throw that in somewhere. Oh, that's like. It's gonna get the floor all wet. It would be fine if the room was designed for that. Modern classic. All right, I'll throw that in there. Oh yeah, probably should have a pooper. Steel toilet. Heck yeah. We need some windows in here too. Too big in here. I can't fill everything up. It's too much bathroom. Cabinets, rugs. We'll put a leaf rug right here. Why not? this is really not coordinated. I realize that. Do we get like a sink and stuff? Marble faucet, classic faucet. Big marble faucet, why not? Okay. Do we get counters to go with that? Yeah. Boom and boom. Oh, look, they're floating. I like it. Okay. What else can we do in here? Oh, here we go. We got some stuff. I still don't know how to put these on top. Free place? Ceiling. Yeah, I don't know how to put stuff on counters. What's up with that? Let's get a towel rack. Whoa, what happened? Put that there. Yeah, we get a toilet paper holder. Put that. I have to do a big reach around. Hopefully you're flexible. Towel cabinet. That's meant to go on the wall. Oh, and there's all kinds of stuff. Basic wall shelf. All right, we'll do one of those maybe. Got books and stuff up there. Sure. Mirror. All right, let's move that. I don't know. Over here. On a big old mirror. Nice. Another large mirror so you can look at yourself. Let's do that again. Oop. Okay, and then some windows in here. Can I grab a window? Laundry, flower pots. Oh yeah. I definitely need some plants, but I don't want to get too involved in that right now. Sure. Okay, we got plants. There we go. We got another plant. Let's see. Let's get some windows in here. Go that far. So we'll put some privacy windows like that up top here. There, we'll put one here. And then this one's got to go. And you want to be able to look out the window when you take a bath, and I don't think there's anything there. So let's get a different window. Maybe one with some blinds. Okay. Pretty good. And then let's grab that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's copy this one. We'll put one of them here. One of them here. Needs more. All right, but we're going to call that a bathroom for now. It's not bad. It needs lights. It needs other things. But again, we're not getting too involved today. Okay, let's make a quick bedroom and we'll call that a stream. Let's see. Let's paint the floor. Do we have carpet? Fabric tile. Fabric pattern tile. Something warm. That's boring. I don't know. All right, that's good for now. And then we'll choose the wall. What are we using here? We use that. I kind of like that. It's kind of busy, but it's nice. It matches the floor. We'll call that good. And then let's get into where's the bedrooms? Bedroom. Big old bed. We need big old bed. Classic queen bed. Where's my king bed? Single queen. Is that as big as we get? It's queen? Where's our California king? Okay, come up the stairs. Where would you sleep? Oh, I got tiles on that wall somehow. I don't know how I did that. Let's put it here. I can put it here, actually. Boom. Yeah, I mean, we could even privacy this off, but I don't know if we care. Although it is dangerous. Let's grab us a wall. I'll do something like that. Guess this one. Why don't we make it into partial wall? Yeah, I guess. Maybe. All right. We'd need a painting on that or something like that. For now, let's keep it consistent. Other side, maybe? I'm getting a message here, but I don't know what it is. I don't know how to paint this. That's upside down too. Oh, that must be what this does. All right, that just flips the actual pattern. That's what these do. Got it. Guess we just have to select these individually. I know it's a lot of the same thing, but whatever. We're just going quick. All right, got a bathroom, got a bedroom. You could obviously spend a lot of time on this, which we will do eventually if we keep playing this. Let's see. Let's just throw some stuff in here. Oh, we need windows again too. Boom, boom. And stuff. Wardrobes. Put the wardrobes and stuff out here. Got some drawers. Large drawers. This is all mix and match, I know. But we're just throwing some stuff in here. Hangers, storage. Large wooden shoe cabinet. Go like right there. Maybe. I don't like that. Basket shelf. It's very large. Everything's way too big. I should have made the house smaller. Next time we know. We made it too large. Big old bedroom. All right, let's get some windows in here. We should probably look from here to make it symmetrical. Let's grab some of these. We'll just keep it kind of consistent like that. It's kind of weird when windows are like offset. Well, that's kind of boring. But hey, we got some light in here real quick. Yeah. And I want like just like a room divider. Divider? Cat, stop shouting. No? Screen? No? I don't know. What else we got down here? Bunch of rugs. Balls and toys. Mirror. Rattan shelf mirror. All kinds of props and things. Got paintings. Put that on the wall there. Very nice. Butterflies. Oh, yeah. Look at that romantic picture of the bed. All right, we need a few more windows and things. Now let's grab some of our gigantic windows. We'll give it that treatment up here. If I put them here, well, I was looking for the room dividers. If I put them here, people could look right in on the bed, right? I mean, I could make that a separate room. I like to be part of this. Maybe we'll do that. We'll make it a separate room. And we'll just do some of this. Boom, 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 boom. I know it's not symmetrical. And we'll just do that again. Boop. I like my walls for the windows. Those are different levels. Grab this. That over here. We're going to need to move down a notch. Yeah, so some basic stuff we need to learn is basically how to put stuff on counters, tables, and stuff like that. Obviously, we're meant to do that, but I'm missing something. The message I'm getting is in Korean. So we'll have to figure that out at some point. I guess let's just go ahead and wall off the bedroom, and then we could put a different color out there. This would be like, I guess, hobby room or something like that. So we'll figure that out. Let's see, just give me a wall. You haven't worked that out either? Yeah, it's got to be something simple, right? Okay. Now, we need a door. Okay, decorate this. So this room will be the ginkgo wall leaf pattern. Let's do that. Boop, 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 oh, boop. There we go. And then this one on this side will be something different. What's cool? Floral. Oh, I kind of like that. All right, we'll just do that for now. Boop, boop. I guess this one's got to be done individual. Which one was it? That one. That one. Good enough. Sweet. We've locked them in the bedroom. They can't get out. Okay. We got to put a different floor in too, but let's get a door. Nice bedroomy door. I guess they could put a curtain on it or something. All right, we'll call that good. Now, some privacy glass or something like that. Let's change this floor to something. This is like the rec room. I don't know. Nah, that's too formal. Sure. Go with that. And then, yeah, just some hobby stuff real quick. So, hobby. Yeah, maybe we'll put a workout station in here. Sure. Dunk. Punching bag. Not too close to the windows. Put it, that's fine. There. Some weights on the ground. Treadmill. Looking out the window. here. All right, hobbies are in. Excellent. And we about there, right? Oh, there's some music too. I could go downstairs. Photography, entertainment, toys and things. Okay, let's go downstairs. Doop, doop, doop. And over here, let's put some music stuff. Why not? So put in a piano. Some drums to annoy the neighbors. Keyboard. Someone's guitar. Electric guitar. There's no guitar in it. Oh well. It says electric guitar. All right, whatever. All right, there we go. We got some music. And then I can't stand this anymore. Let's change that. Better. That's fine. Okay. And then outdoor stuff. Where was the outdoor stuff? Outdoors. So out here, we need some benches and stuff. Boom. Boom. We probably should just focus on upstairs. Make the area next to the stairs a relaxing reading room. Like right in here. Yeah, there's all kinds of cool stuff that can be done. Like I said, today we're just figuring some stuff out. All right. And up. Get some plants. Boxwood. Boop. Yeah, some umbrellas. Stuff. A couple of these kind of things. Oh, barbecue for sure. Oh, car shade. What? The grill. Oh, we gotta have the mailbox. It's not a house without the mailbox. Put it out here. There we go. Oh, and I'm sure we could do like grass and stuff. How do we do that? Cooler, sprinkler, beach, growing plants, pots and stuff. All right, we can't even begin. How do they do the thing where they get the grass out here? Grass. That's a lot of placing. That's not even very convincing. They had like, yeah, grass and stuff growing out here. Do we need maybe, let's go back. They had exterior. They had fencing. Modern pattern fence. Maybe we need a fence. We have a big old lot. Let's just do that. You know, maybe maybe the area inside the fence will do it. That's the end of our property there. Oh, there is a limit to how big we can build, huh? I just want to see what happens if we close the area with a fence. Is that enclosed? I think it is. Can we pick in here now? I want the pool. Where's my pool? Hey, Daryl. What's up? Okay, you can't get in or out. There's our lady. You like your new place? Can't move her. But yeah, it looks like we can build in Creative Studio at least. This is the edge of our lot. From here to here. This one's on the edge. We could have gone all the way to here. Oh, the electric guitar and the other guitar, they're out here. All right, that's a glitch. Yeah, I don't know how to do the grass. All right. Anyway. Nope, nope, nope. Cancel. All right, y'all. Well, we built something. As a first attempt, I don't think this was that bad. We lost my roof. Where'd my roof go? We had one up here. All right, we got to put the roof back. Boop. We were doing this one. Flip, flip, flip. Pull that all the way up to here. And out to here. I need to hide that lower bit. And out to here. My mansion is epic. Isn't that lovely? Lots of indoor, outdoor transitions. It's square, but it's interesting. It's kind of modern. I don't know how this pattern got there, but I'm going to live with it. It's not terrible. Actually, no, I'm not going to live with that. Let's change that. What did we have before? We had the ceramic siding. it that way. Okay. Paint. Boop, boop. It's a little better. Oh, we need this. What about that? The roof. Oh, we'll leave it white. It'll reflect light better. Okay, that's okay. Then this. Paint the roof. You see, this is not the roof because we don't have the tiles. Half gable roof. We did figure that out at one point. These are too enlarged. They're also at a weird angle. I don't know what happened. Getting a little message there. Yeah, I don't know how to select that. Oh, wait. Roof exterior. There we go. Tiled roof. Sweet. It's done. Paneled. Monotone. Octagonal shingles. Asphalt. I'll go with that. Okay. All right. Well, that's something, guys. Still can't get up to it. I'd have to make a couple platforms. Various heights. Yeah, clearly we have a lot to learn. Let's turn that off. But yeah, that's building in InZOI. What do y'all think? I'm curious of what your reactions are. Is this something that looks interesting? If I learned more of this and got better at it, how would you guys feel about watching this kind of building stuff? Obviously, it could get way cooler. And I can figure out the ins and outs on the 27th, I think. The actual game comes out. So that's this coming Thursday, if I'm right. Let's see what it says on Steam. I know we all like building episodes, so it'll probably be more interesting if it's in context in a world, right? You can pick. Right now, there's two. There's one that's like kind of like California beachfront area, and there's one that's like a Korean metropolis town. Yeah. You like it? Watching you build while trying to figure it out has been good. So yeah, coming soon to early access, March 27th. It says 4 days. I don't know if that's quite right. But who else wants it? O'Reilly, Symbol, and NIM. Similar to Sims 3 and City Skylines. Yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely down. I mean, building in with other stuff around would be way cooler. Makes you want to build. Nice. If we were building on an actual lot or whatever, it would already have grass and stuff. I'm definitely interested in like how cool I can build something, right? This was like I said, just sort of a free form practice. But it's not bad. I mean, I'd live here. It's kind of huge. It'd take a lot of work to decorate the whole thing. But I think that's a pretty neat house. I dig it. It's only $39.99. All the 99s. Indeed. US dollars. But yeah. I think we're gonna leave it there. How long did we go? How long does this take me? That was a 3-hour stream. So yeah, definitely appreciate y'all. Thank you very much for hanging out with me while I made my first build in InZOI. We looked at this. We looked a little bit at the character creator. We looked a little bit at the 3D printing and the custom clothes making, the AI texture making. We could definitely import our own pictures and textures, whether to 3D print them or make textures out of them and stuff like that. I think it's a pretty powerful tool. I think it's probably more powerful than Sims, because I think there's a lot more customizability in here, although it's newer and rawer, more raw, and so there's obviously kinks in it. It's early access, but I bet there's going to be a bunch of people who are like role playing and getting deep into this, and a lot more content, a lot of tutorials and stuff like that are going to come out. But yeah, this is definitely right up my alley. This kind of thing. The architect and interior designer in me is definitely digging it. So yeah, I suspect you'll see more of this. So we'll check it out when it comes out. And yeah, again, thanks you all for joining me and hanging out while we did it. I hope it was interesting to you. Yeah, thanks for keeping me company and making it to the end of this one with me. And I will see you all in the very next one. Bye-bye.